Hi, this is Simone, and I'm the Zen Mommy. I help people with spiritual awakening and navigating your ascension, as well as the healing of the mind, body, and soul. I would like to thank all my subscribers, and if you're new here today, please press the subscribe button, and the bell button will notify you of my next video. If you resonate with my channel, please join us because we're on a journey. And anyways, today I want to talk about... Oh, okay. Sorry. I lost my train of thought. I had a topic. I want to talk about fluoride. I want to talk about fluoride in the water, fluoride in toothpaste. What's the big deal with fluoride? And how does fluoride affect our spirituality? And so I want to talk about fluoride because I just kind of want to raise awareness. And I'm thinking that most people in the spiritual community, pretty much get it, but for the people who are just learning or they just want to hear what I have to say, this is my thoughts on fluoride. Okay, so fluoride is an ingredient found in toothpaste and water, and actually in the common household water that we turn on every day. Okay, fluoride is in that water. Okay, so now fluoride, what is the big deal with fluoride? Fluoride decalcifies the pineal gland. So for those who are like wanting to open their third eye, that's like one of the things you have to start eliminating out of your life. And so, and it's almost impossible to eliminate it. So put it like this: if we didn't have the use of fluoride, now before I get into that, okay, you have to understand, all of the toothpaste is made with fluoride. There's only a few natural brands that don't have fluoride, and that's all they have. And so not only you have toothpaste that everybody is required to, or they brush their teeth, to have fresh breath, to have healthy teeth, you're required to brush your teeth every day. So everybody will have to be dealing with fluoride if they don't consciously understand what fluoride is. So starting as a child, we get our first teeth, we're brushing our teeth with fluoride, okay? And as you start to go to your first, my son is what, two, time for his first dentist appointment, and they're like, oh, you need to make sure you give him a fluoride treatment. And it really started to hit me, what the heck? All this fluoride, like it's starting to hit me like, fluoride, why is this fluoride so important anyway? Then I find out that, you have to buy water that doesn't have fluoride in it, because our regular faucet water has fluoride in it. So therefore, if you're not brushing your teeth and getting fluoride in, all you have to do is take a bath or a shower, because our skin, the skin, this organ, okay, it absorbs just as well as swallowing a pill. If you take some essential oils and you soak in them for 20 minutes, or Epsom salt, magnesium, it absorbs in your skin so well that it gives the whole effect. So when you're taking a shower every day, you're rinsing yourself with fluoride every day. Is it good for your health? Okay, I'm going to be honest. I didn't study that part. Is it good for your health? Like whatever the excuse is for this fluoride, I'm about to tell you what it's really for. Okay, so I'm back to decalcifying the pineal gland. So you start off as a child. As a child, so they say the child is like the closest to source energy, to spirituality, because from the moment they're born, they're coming from one world to the next. They're fresh and they're new, and they're closer. They don't have all these belief systems and all these things that we went through in this life that's starting to separate us from source. Okay, so as a child, how they say, my son, you got to make sure you get his fluoride. See, they have a vivid imagination. They want to play. They want to have fun. They know how to see imagination. They know how to play with toys and imagination. They know how to draw. They love art. It's like a natural ability to create it and be an artist, right? And most people will find their true passion lies somewhere in art, somewhere in creation. But you start getting the fluoride. So what happens is that the pineal gland is where your third eye, where your vision is. This is also like your center of creativity. So if this begins to block then we begin to numb ourselves to our vivid imagination. And so as we numb ourselves to that, we no longer are getting, we're these spiritual beings. We're having a human experience, but we have access to spiritual abilities, to visions, to dreams, to clairvoyant, to different types of intuitive and spiritual gifts. But as long as your pineal gland is decalcified, this is one way to keep us blocked up. Now this was, and I have to say, as coming into this creation and dealing with fluoride and stuff, this isn't something that we didn't agree to before we came here, because in order to have this human experience, we had to keep ourselves kind of blocked off from who we truly are, and to actually have an objective human experience. So things like fluoride and fluoride are there to block us from our natural intuitive abilities and our, our visions and our creation. So after you have your awakening and you want to start accessing your third eye and stuff, that's one of the things people will tell you, decrease the third eye, the fluoride. The fluoride decalcifies the pineal gland. We have a chemical called DMT, dimethyltryptamine. There's a plant called ayahuasca. You guys see my videos. I've done it before. Well, ayahuasca has DMT inside of it. And what it does is you already have this chemical, but it helps you to make more of this chemical. And when you have this chemical active, okay, this chemical allows you to get visions and dreams and have out-of-body experiences, go into other dimensions. This kind of stuff we could have been doing since we were young. We could have been doing all our life. We could be a more highly evolved being if we hadn't been blocked up as a child with all of the things. And fluoride isn't the only thing. That's just the thing I'm talking about right now. And so, let's see. Well, I just wanted to talk about that because with this awakening, like we're awakening out of the things that kept us blocked. Like we agreed to be blocked up for a while to have an experience. We had to lower our vibration in order to incarnate here and in order to match the vibration of this reality. And so then as we begin to evolve, we also agreed to have an awakening. And so when you're awakening from this, you're going to start awakening away from like the type of products that that can harm you, or the products that, like there's things like vaccines, and there's things like fluoride, all of the toxins and stuff in food. These are things to keep us from growing more spiritually. So you'll start to notice that you'll start to desire more natural diet, more natural products. You want to start looking no products no more with fluoride, because now that you have an awakening, it's so easy to get pulled back. And so like you have to make a conscious effort to start making these necessary changes for your awakening, like giving time out to meditation, giving time out to learning more about yourself, to more learning, if it's watching a video or reading a book, start giving time to you. And so start doing natural stuff, natural deodorants. And I'm not saying you have to do this, but I'm saying it's one thing that I've learned. I started an online store, okay, on ZenMommyAwake.com, and I'm creating natural products. And like, I hope to one day like take over like Walmart with all holistic stuff, like here's a natural way. Like I know how to make natural dish detergent, just stuff like that. I'm going to hopefully one day do videos and show people, because I really believe this is something that we will start conditioning over to with this awakening, is to go more natural, more holistic. And then that way we are evolving to higher consciousness beings, the beings that maybe we should have been if we didn't have fluoride. So anyways, I just wanted to have that little talk about fluoride. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Namaste.